Now, you're from Baton Rouge. One of the big stories in Baton Rouge was the Alton Sterling shooting, where he was a black man, died at the hands of white police officer. What were your thoughts on that situation?
I know Alton. Alton was like one of the first ones to really push my CDs out. No lie, like real talk. Like, and that's when I really have seen people like, 'cause when I pull up on him, he telling me about my CD, bring me more CD, bring me more CD, and like, Alton ain't bothering nobody. I don't know what his past criminal record is, but like I say, you can't really judge people off that. Like, I don't know why they even brought all that up. 'Cause if somebody kill me, you ain't gonna bring up, I'm just dead. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gonna bring up my criminal history or nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? But he ain't bothering nobody. All he was doing out there was hustling. You feel? It was wrong. You feel what I'm saying? You can look at it. It's evident. Like, it's clear as day. It was wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but, and I ain't trying to offend nobody because black lives do matter. But like I say, all lives matter too. I look at it like this here. Like, it gotta matter to us. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what they use. They use what we do each other to justify what they do to us. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, it's wrong. It's clear as day it's wrong. But they use what we do each other to justify why they out there scared and pulling their guns out and killing us in cold blood. You feel what I'm saying? But something need to be done. Because it's like, all you doing is giving, like, it's nothing being done and you giving other, like, you got to imagine, every cop that killed a black man wasn't wrong. Yeah, but a lot of them was wrong. You feel me? You giving all the other police green lights. Just imagine how many corrupted people you got. Because you can't really just hire somebody and look at them and just examine them and tell that they pure inside out. So you don't know who corrupted you hiring and you giving them a go. Like, that's a pass. Because they don't see nothing being done. Like, no justice being served. So it's hand in hand. You feel just like all black people ain't bad, all police ain't bad, but a lot of them killing was cold blood. You feel what I'm saying? And if the shoes on the other feet, and that was me, killed out in the same way that the police killed him, y'all gonna prosecute me to death. I probably got the death penalty. You feel what I'm saying? Because it ain't self-defense for me. After one shot, I don't care if you did up a gun. Once I hit you the first time, that's it. Once I shoot you in the mouth after that, it's murder. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, but I feel like it got to start with us too. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, not to offend nobody. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm saying he's stupid, black lives don't matter, because it do matter, and we can see that it's wrong. You feel? But it's something got to change, and I feel like this here too. Even though it is race and about race, I feel like when we make it about race, we lose. Because I don't feel like they fighting the murder charge no more. I feel like all they fighting is it wasn't racial. If I could prove it wasn't racial, I walk. You feel what I'm saying? And like they letting us, hurt us. You feel what I'm saying? In all kind of ways. You feel what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Everybody entitled to their own. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, a lot of people have been speaking about the problem in these types of situations, but I've heard very little solutions. Do you have a solution to this problem?
Like I say, we got to start with us. Cause, man, in Baton Rouge, we ain't know how to protest. I'm just gonna be real. Like, we didn't. Somebody needed to come show us how to do it. We had like 3 different protesters going on at one time. And one of the protesters was in the middle of the hood, and I was out there the first 3 days. And not one police was out there because they ain't care. Tear the hood up. Why? We leave y'all out here long enough, y'all gonna kill each other. I know that. I'm telling people that. And somebody was getting shot all around the protest doing that. They left us out there for that. The minute we were talking about going to airline, the SWAT team was out there. You feel what I'm saying? But it still wasn't done collectively. Like, it wasn't organized like ATL. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of other places, like when Snoop them did they, like none of ours organized. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why we ain't getting nothing done. You feel what I'm saying? Like, And like, I don't know. Like, the solution, I still say we gotta start with us. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, I ain't trying to offend nobody, but we gotta start with us.
When you say that, we got to start with us. What are some things
Look,
that need to be done?
Like, for one, like, Black Lives Matter, true enough. Police killing us. But when I walk out my house, man, I ain't lying. It ain't the police I be worrying about. If I'm worrying about the police, I'm worrying about a black man putting the police on me. When I walk out my house, I'm worrying about a black man killing me. If the police so happen to kill me, that's just how it done happen. But 9 times, like they say, somebody called, probably somebody black called on Alton. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta stop adding on to the problem. You feel what I'm saying? Like we add on to it a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, because some people gonna get offended. I don't care. Because like I said, it's my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? I could be wrong. But I feel like we gotta start with us. Like we gotta love each other first. You feel what I'm saying? That's like a woman. I don't know no man, not a nigga. You hear me? A nigga, hear what I'm saying? A nigga, that's an ignorant person. You ain't gotta be black to be a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Now, a nigga, I can't see no man with a woman. We treat a woman how they carry themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Like, point blank period. Like, I ain't gonna approach no woman like a hoe. You feel what I'm saying? So it gotta start with us. We gotta love us first. That's just me. That's just how I feel.
Now, you knowing Alton, how soon did you hear about this situation happening the day it happened? And then when you found out it was Alton, what were your first thoughts?
It was fucked up. Cause when I heard it was the police killing, I didn't think it was dude. Then when they told me it was Alton, and I'm like, first thought come to my head is, it was fucked up. Cause dude don't bother nobody. He been out there. He could have been out there bothering somebody. Maybe he did have a gun. You know what I mean? Maybe he did. But look at the area he in. They hired a special task force for that area. You feel what I'm saying? Like I tell you, everything a hustle. Some people hustle ain't like yours. Some people hustle is to take what's yours. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe he did have a gun to protect himself. And that's another thing. I'm a convicted felon. I ain't supposed to protect myself. That's how they got the law side up. So it's like I'm just out here. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got a little partner. You know what I mean? 2 dudes run down on him with a gun. He shoot. You know, they shooting. They trying to kill him. He shoot back. He gets shot, but he shoot them and fight them out. He still go to jail. And it's crazy because it's like, in so many words you're saying, like, I shouldn't have had a gun to protect myself. So if they would have ran out on me, it would have been a dead body you picked up instead of, you feel what I'm saying? So the law's like, it's been like, I don't know, like we ain't supposed to protect ourselves, but it's crazy because just because I'm a convicted felon, I ain't got to be looking for no, you feel what I'm saying? But who to say who not looking for? You feel what I'm saying? But once again, that goes back to what we do each other. That's why I say they use what we do each other to justify what they doing us when that's wrong. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, there was retaliation, and some cops got killed in Baton Rouge in regards to this situation. I know the first few days that before the cops got killed in Baton Rouge, the family of Alton Sterling was saying, let's keep it peaceful, so on and so forth. And then that happened. What were your thoughts on that?
I ain't gonna necessarily say that's retaliation. Yeah, I don't, man, I be so messed up with America, I don't be knowing what to believe. Yeah, real talk, I be feeling, part of me say they did that, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and another part of me, somebody probably was just fed up, you feel what I'm saying? Because some people, everybody don't think the same. Some people gonna feel like the only way y'all gonna understand is if we kill some of y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And who to say he wrong for how he think? Or how the next person might think. But they gonna have some people that's gonna think like that. You feel what I'm saying? And it don't matter that he might kill an innocent officer that never did nothing wrong, because they gonna look at it like you killed an innocent person that ain't never did nothing wrong. But I ain't gonna necessarily say it's retaliation. I don't know. I can't speak on it. I wasn't the dude who pulled the trigger. You know what I mean? And I don't know how the situation started, just like the one in Dallas. Like, I don't know. I can't speak on that situation. But it's gonna have some people that's gonna feel like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people get fed up, especially when ain't nothing being done about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, you giving officers a pass. Like, I ain't saying every officer, but you giving a lot of police, by ain't no justice being served, you giving police passes to just, well, fuck it, if I kill one of them, I was scared for my life and walk. Like it's a game now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not, like I say, not all officers, but trust me, it's plenty of them in there that's feeling like, well, fuck it, you move wrong, I shoot you. I can just say I thought you had a gun. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what's fucked up about it, cause ain't no actions being taken to get no justice here. And you can look at that shit and tell that shit be cold blood on most of them. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, having to deal with cops throughout your life, being in different arrests and bids and in and out of jail, in and out of prison, what's been your worst experience with cops? If you have one.
Man, when they hop out on you, anytime they hop out on you, it's a bad experience. Yeah, anytime. When you know you're not, so I say, living right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when you out there, you have a lot of run-in with them. And a lot of they way they go about taking action be the wrong way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they been killing people in Baton Rouge. Alton Sterling was just the first one to get caught on camera. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they just killed, it was a couple of people got killed by police a few times, like, prior to that in Baton Rouge. You feel what I'm saying? But that was the first one got caught on camera. So anytime, I done got beat up by him a couple of times. But.
Have you ever been framed or planted by a cop?
No, but they done had some people, a lot of people done been, like, I got some dirty ones down there. So I ain't gonna say their names, but they know 'em. The streets know 'em.
Have you ever met a good cop?
I ain't gonna say I met him, cause, like, I'm a street nigga. Like, I just feel like we just on two different sides of the, you feel what I'm saying? What I feel like right, you don't feel like right, so, you feel me? But I know they out there. I got a few cousins that's police officers. You feel what I'm saying? We was good friends, but I just don't know how serious they take their job, and I don't try to find out. I don't never try to see how far I can go with them. They live their life, I live my life. When I do see them, we speak. But it's like our relationship distance since they became police officers, because I know how I'm living and how they living on mix. You feel what I'm saying? Some of them, they obligated to do their job. That's their job. They don't understand some of our jobs.